One of the greatest teachers of my life was Ikuta Sensei, a Tendai monk who lived in Kyoto. He lived first on Hiezan, but then he went down to the foot of the hill to a little temple, Yamashina Bishamondo, and there he prayed quietly every day. And when I was working in Hawaii, University of Hawaii, I was introduced to him by a Tendai monk who wanted me to go and study true Buddhist prayer with him, then come back and teach in my class and in Hawaii how prayer of apophasis or emptying is the only true prayer. It was an amazing experience for me. When I arrived in Kyoto on Hiezan, Ikuta Sensei was there, and he welcomed me and took me off the mountaintop down to his little temple, Yamashina Bishamondo. And there for 8 whole years, on and off, but especially 1 whole year, I lived with him and prayed with him every day. And he taught me how to do the fire rite. And the fire rite became for me something to write about and tell Christians and Islamic, everybody I could, that this prayer of the fire rite of Agnihotra represented what all of us hope to achieve in our own system. The fire rite itself is 7 parts. It takes approximately 45 minutes to an hour to do. We don't want to spend that time, but it can be divided very simply into a few steps. The first step is we burn away all our bad deeds. The second step is we burn away all our good deeds, because these two, any image is an obstacle to the transcendent being, the creator, the generator, that being which gives me life and existence, cannot be seen. If you see it, you die. You are one with it. But we can be one with it or experience the oneness provided our mind is emptied and our heart is emptied, and then we are simply aware of his presence from our belly, our wisdom center. And this meditation is so beautiful, as Ikuta Sensei told me. We take uncooked dried beans, red and white, and we take rough incense and we burn that. That's our bad deeds. Then we take wonderful things that we like very much, honey and delicious things, little cakes, and we burn all these too, which is all our positive desires. Then even the desire for me to be holy, I burn. And when my mind is emptied and my heart is emptied, at that moment I sit in the presence of the transcendent. So it's wrong to think that Buddha is a god. Buddha is not a god. Buddha is me. Buddha is just the model of the person who uses his or her life to give everything away to the poor, give everything away to others, be nothing myself. And at that moment, when my mind is emptied and my heart is emptied, at that moment, and only then, can I truly be aware of transcendent presence. This was the beautiful teaching of Ikuta Sensei, which I have in this book, Tantric Art and Meditation. And this, even though it's a small book, it's actually only the first 1/3 of it that said all the things I said. The rest are just explanations of parts within it. So I highly recommend it, but especially even without it, the prayer of emptiness. Empty my heart of desire, empty my mind of judgments. At that moment, I am in transcendent presence. Thank you.